Dogs Afield visiting SHOT Show 2010. Hi folks, we're at the DT Systems booth, and I'm telling you what, if you've got a dog and you're ready to train this spring, you need these products. I'm going to first introduce John and Chris. They're both with DT Systems, and they're going to help us walk through the product line. We're going to see some exciting things here. First, we're going to cover their launcher. All right, gentlemen.
Okay, Paul, what we've got here is our BL509 bird launcher. We also make a larger one, but this one is our standard and most popular model. It will hold 2 pigeons, 4 quail, a chucker, or a small pheasant with no problem. The neat thing about our bird launcher over everybody else in the industry is that, one, we have a transmitter here that has 16 different settings on it. So from 750 yards away, your bird dog owner can launch 16 different launchers with one transmitter with a simple push of a button. The other neat feature on it over the old ones in the past is, in the past you had a live bird up here and you were trying to close the canopy with the live bird in your hand. What we've done is to really simplify things and make it easier on the birds. We came up with a simple trap door. Now Chris has closed the trap down. Now all I do is I take my bird, my pigeon or whatever it might be, and I slip it in the trap door. From this point, I'm going to let Chris demonstrate how it works, but it's slick. You don't have to stake this down. It does not jump all over, make a lot of noise, or scare the birds. It'll make a little more noise on this table than it would in the grass. Chris?
What you do as you load the launcher, you want to push this down, obviously, and then you bring this over. On the back here, which you can't see, there's a red button. You just push that red button and the launcher is now activated. At what time now, another key feature that we have is the horn that's on the back of the launcher. So when you're out working and your dog's getting close and you're not sure where that launcher is, or at the end of the day you're going to go pick up your launchers and you forget where they are, there's a beeper. So you easy
more flags in the pole.
Great feature.
You know, so you can actually hide the launcher. No more flags on the pole, nothing else for the dog to cue off of. Now we have it, the launcher's loaded, we can launch the bird.
Pretty slick.
Very nice.
Another key, the real feature that I really truly like with this is, at the end of the day, we all know bird costs have gone up. You know, the price of buying quail and stuff like that has gone up significantly. If I don't need a launcher, if I don't use a launcher, if a dog doesn't point it, I can go back out there. I don't have to fight to get the bird out. It's as easy as I put it in. Open the door, reach in, grab the bird out, put it back in the bird bag, and I have that bird to use again.
Perfect.
So it's a twofold. Easier to load, but also money saving because I can take a bird out of it, put it back in the bird bag, and use it for the next day.
Wonderful. All right, that's a great demonstration. This is an excellent launcher. This is something you need if you're training your dogs. Get it for this spring. Now let's take a look at one of the collars. All right, folks, that was a great demonstration on the launcher. Now we're going to talk about one of their latest collars, the 1820 Plus. Chris, tell us about this.
The 1820 Plus is just a normal training collar. It has the nick and the continuous, 16 levels of stimulation, so you can work from a very low end to a very high end type of stimulation. The neat feature about this one is it has a vibration on it. Okay, a lot of collars have a tone or a sound that makes. Us in the field, as my hearing is lost from all the hunting I've done over the years, same thing with our dogs. But they can feel the vibration forever. You know, as long as they're alive, they can still feel that vibration. So it gives you a very low-end, low-impact way to correct your dog or to get your dog's attention by using the vibration. Very user-friendly, very dog-friendly. The plus part of this collar is you can buy this collar, one unit, and as you build your kennel or add dogs, you can add collars. Very simple, 27 seconds to program a new collar to this unit. And it also goes with our smaller micro collars will work with this remote. So if you have a lab that uses a heavier duty collar, and then you have a Brittany or a Cocker Spaniel or a smaller type of breed, we have a smaller collar that's able to use this same remote. Another key feature for this, especially for those of us that like to duck hunt and upland hunt, this floats. So you're out in the morning throwing your decoys out, you drop your remote. It floats in the water. So not only is this 100% waterproof, it does float. Only collar on the market that the receiver or transmitter does float.
Good.
100% waterproof, 1 mile range. Another nice thing about this collar, it has the antenna is built into the collar itself. So the collar is constantly receiving, if the dog's in the water, we don't condone stimulation in the water, but every now and then you have to. The antenna is always above the water, so you have a 360-degree antenna, so you're always able to reach your dog when you need to.
Very good. Wonderful. Well, that looks great. Now, is this new this year?
The ad collar is new this year.
Okay.
This is an old, tried and true collar.
All right.
The bugs have been worked out of it.
Wonderful.
Now, just the add-on part, the plus part, is coming out new this year.
Wonderful. Chris, thanks so much for your time, and we've really enjoyed our visit here at DT Systems. Thank you.
Bird Dogs Afield. Brought to you in part by Native Performance Dog Food, the official dog food of Pheasants Forever and Quail Forever. Irish Setter by Red Wing Legendary Performance. Bred for sport and available at Kittery Trading Post or your favorite Irish Setter dealer. RST, manufacturer of short chamber, low pressure shot shells. Tech Mix, manufacturer of K9 Restart energy bars and more for sporting dogs. And On Point Kennel, providing the finest in dog training equipment.